Hey guys, welcome back to Crafting Crazy Beautiful. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a offset in Cricut Design Space. So we have Design Space open. We're going to start a text box. I'm just going to type in the name of my business, Crafting Crazy Beautiful. Then from there, we're going to go ahead and create an offset for this design. Now, a lot of times when you have a thin design, it's very hard with getting that design on your canvas. So say, for instance, you're doing a cup. It's going to be a little difficult because the design is so thin and it won't adhere as well. So we're going to make it a little bit thicker so we can use the thicker version of this design instead. So we're going to go with 0.25. because it's not so big. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to click the screen so that we can move the original from the offset. So as you can see now, we have the original and we have the offset, which is thicker, but it is still the same font. And now you'll be able to use this when you do your cut. So now let me just show you another way you can use offset. We're going to go ahead and grab an image and we're going to add that image to our canvas. So summer drink, since we're on our way into summer, well, it's the start of summer now. So we're going to find a nice summer drink. And then we're going to go ahead and do a cute offset for the background for it, in case you want to do something like where you have a really nice design, but there's a nice big background behind it in a different color, which is highlighting the design even more. So now we went ahead and picked the one we're doing, Hello Summer, with the watermelon. And then once that loads onto the canvas, we're going to go ahead and just make it an appropriate size so you can see better. And then we're going to do an offset for this. Now for this one, we're going to do a much larger offset because I want it to completely cover the background and I don't want it to have any holes. If you want to see a video on how to, if you find another size and you see those little sections down there that are gaping and you want to see how to remove those, let me know in the comment section down below and I will do a different video on contouring. So now that we have the size that we like, I want to do a little smaller and then we're going to just do the 0.47. So once we are done loading, we can go ahead and hit apply and then we will apply this offset to behind our file. So once we're done with that, I'm just going to go ahead and change this color for the background offset. We're just going to do yellow. It's nice and bright. You, of course, would choose whatever color you like for your design. So we're also going to go ahead and change the wording. So we're just going to go over to that right-hand corner with the layers and select the layer and change the color. I changed it to green. And now you see we have two separate portions of this design and they will cut separately. Each portion will cut separately because they're all different colors. If you're familiar with Design Space, you do know that. If you want them all to cut the same, change the colors to all one color. So now we're going to center the design vertically and horizontally to make sure it's centered since I moved it. And now we are done with that part once we're done with the centering. And then we'll go ahead and delete this and I will show you guys another way of doing offsets. What other designs you can do with offsets. So we're going to go over here to shapes and we're going to find a shape that we want to use. I'm going to use a heart. We're going to make that big so that you guys can see this on the video. And then we are going to go over to the right and click duplicate. Another way you can do this is to copy it while it's selecting, doing Control-C. Now you're going to go ahead and put your duplicate in the middle and you want to make sure that once you have it the size you want, that you highlight both of the size files. Now I moved it out the way by accident, but you want to highlight both of these shapes so that you can go ahead and center them appropriately. So you can click the screen and go ahead and drag the cursor over and then you'll highlight both. You will go to align, then you will center horizontally. Make sure that's centered, and then while they're both selected, go over to the right and choose the slice option. Once you choose slice, this will go ahead and slice out the image you had in the middle from the larger image. As you see me moving them both out the way, now we have a hollow heart. Now, another thing you can do is with one of those sliced portions, you can alter this design. So take the heart and size it to the size that you would like. I think I want it a little bit bigger. No, we're going to stick with this. So we're going to go ahead and click align again and we're going to have that horizontally centered and we're going to center it vertically. So now that we know it's centered, we're going to get rid of the other heart And we're going to highlight both of the objects. And then we're going to change the color. And let's go ahead to make it so we can see how this would show up on our mat. So this is separate and I don't want it separate. So now we have to change that. So we're going to go back and we're going to make it where it is one design and it cuts together. So again, we're going to go ahead and highlight everything. Another way you can do that is to click each object. Click the first one, hit shift, click the second one. Then you're going to attach them once you do so. I just showed you both ways. So go to the right and click attach. Go to make it. And now you're going to see that you have one whole design with both hearts together, which also saves on wasting any vinyl since you want the other heart in the middle of the other one. You go to make it. We're not going to make it today. And then we're going to cancel that really quick. And then you are done. So let's cancel this out. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this design. And that is it for our tutorial today, guys. If you found any value in this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. Guys, thank you so much for joining and watching. And don't forget to live your crazy, beautiful life. Bye.